I'm Scout, and I'm a new AIR employee. I chose to come to AIR because I believe in our mission. AIR sets strategic goals to drive our performance. I attended a town hall and David Myers shared these 5 strategic priorities that will enable us to prepare for the future. To grow as an organization and meet our mission, we are all responsible for meeting the strategic goals and priorities. I am inspired and ready to get to work, but I need to develop my skills to do this effectively. I'm going to check out AIR's Learning and Development site. Wow, there's so much available to support my development. There are trainings and development initiatives for staff that include learnings about career planning, my path, living the AIR values, business development, project management, diversity and inclusion, and more. I already feel set up for success. But how do I make sense of these opportunities? Can they help me grow my career? Contribute to achieving AIR's mission and strategic goals? Want to take a closer look with me? Let's start with AIR's Learning and Development Framework. The learner is at the center, so here goes. Looks like the first stop along the way is my path. My staff manager talked to me about this when we first met. Here's what I remember. It's a process and a tool, and it's available to all staff to develop our career goals and developmental milestones. A big part of my path is receiving ongoing feedback to help improve performance and identify opportunities for development. Reflection is intentionally included in my path. It makes sense to reflect on feedback and milestones so we're continuously growing and improving. Setting milestones is optional. Have you talked to your staff manager about this yet? The MyPath process is customizable for each individual. I can't wait to talk about it in more detail with my staff manager. But I need to prepare first. Okay, so the framework and resources are designed to support all staff at any stage of career development. Some of us are developing to perform well in our current role, some are growing in our current role, and some are transitioning to our next role. We all need to identify the skills, knowledge, and competencies necessary, but that's different for everyone. Where do I start? My staff manager also told me about AIR's role profiles and competencies for each job family. In professional services, there are also career pathways for staff. They provide guidance in growing into technical or content experts or into managerial roles. In the lattice, transitions may occur horizontally or diagonally as well as laterally. Every opportunity is an opportunity for growth. Now I know how to start planning my path. I have my role profile and the competencies I want to focus on. I'll keep working with my staff manager to write milestones to guide my growth. Now, I want to take a closer look at the developmental opportunities available to help me get there. Let's see what AIR L&D has to offer. The L&D framework has 4 content areas. I want to know what's in each. As we explore, I'll be thinking about my milestones and which activities can help me work towards them. I hope you do too. I'm going to start in the business development content area. Here is training in networking, capture planning, proposal development, and writing. If my role profile indicates that I should be an active part of proposal development, I should talk to my staff manager about how I access some of these trainings. I could start by looking at the e-learning on proposal development, so I learn about the process and where I fit in. I can see from these opportunities that the business development content area offers learning through learning communities, live virtual sessions, face-to-face sessions, e-learning, peer learning, and even on-the-job learning. Wow, that's variety. Time to check out project management activities. Come on. A few highlights from this section are a series of courses that begin with Key 10, Project Management Basics, a Project Management Academy for new and emerging project directors, and annual cohorts of staff becoming certified as project management professionals. After a close review of my role profile and reflecting on my career aspirations, I'll talk more about these opportunities with my staff manager to see if they are the right fit on my path. Project management training is delivered through learning cohorts, face-to-face sessions, and virtual sessions. I see here that technical skills and content section includes developmental offerings that are based in division, practice areas, or service areas. What's this all about? Let's find out together. Here's what I found. In this place, all the technical learning happens. An event put on by a sub-service area or a practice area training or assessment training for staff. Opportunities primarily live in the divisions, practice areas, and/or service areas and may include all the things you see here. We can find out about all of these opportunities through our practice area newsletters, our practice area director, or by asking a VP what's coming. Did you know that Learning and Development offers lynda.com memberships to all AIR staff? I can start by accessing the Learning with lynda.com video link on the AIR L&D site, or checking out one of the playlists already curated by AIR Learning and Development. No matter what my milestones are, I can access content to develop in my area of focus with lynda.com. These can be found on the AIR Learning and Development site. Here, we are at the last content area, Leadership and People Management. It includes training on coaching and feedback and introduction to managing unconscious bias. These are all a part of the series, Living the AIR Values. Living the AIR values is required because AIR wants all staff to be able to reflect on their unconscious biases, to give and receive feedback in a respectful workplace, and to have coaching skills to develop others. These skills help create more inclusive collaboration and strengthen our relationships with clients, helping meet AIR's mission and strategic goals. There's even an e-learning dedicated to career planning at AIR, with a toolkit for both staff and staff managers. I'm going to have to save that and use it as I continue to write my milestones and plan conversations with my staff manager. I wonder what else is included here. Under Leadership and People Management fall AIR's Staff Manager Learning Communities, Level 2-3 Mentor Groups, and Reciprocal Mentoring Program through D&I, all in a variety of formats. These are great opportunities for staff to learn from peers and colleagues. Wow, this is a lot to remember. That's why I'm glad for the Learning Hub. It's L&D's learning management system. This is where many learning opportunities can be found, such as living the AIR values courses that are assigned to me. I'm seeing the connections now, how the process and tools found in my path can help me have conversations with my staff manager about which opportunities are important for my development, and get feedback and reflect on what I am learning in these development experiences. But also how it connects to AIR's goals and priorities. Oh wait, we're not done yet. I noticed that the next ring in the AIR Learning and Development framework has 3 pieces: diversity and inclusion, quality, and engagement. Those things are important to all of us at AIR. So how do developmental activities connect? L&D partners closely with D&I on the development of training and developmental experiences. Quality assurance is an important part of project work, project management, and business development. It's infused into everything we do at AIR, including learning and development offerings. Development activities are designed to drive engagement at AIR, increase retention of our staff, and make AIR a best place to work so that we can all collaborate to meet the mission and our strategic goals. Ultimately, all of AIR's learning and development activities are designed to help AIR meet its strategic goals and those 5 strategic priorities, empowering us as staff to build our own careers using my path as a guide, and engaging in strategic developmental opportunities along the way will have a positive impact on AIR's ability to meet these goals. We all have a responsibility as AIR employees to make sure that we are engaging in developmental activities and also applying what we learn so that we can help meet AIR's strategic goals. How? Here's what I'm going to do. Focus my conversations about career growth on not just what AIR does, but why we do what we do and how training and development opportunities support the work. Access the career development tools from AIR L&D that can be found on the Career Pathways intranet site to set longer-term career goals, and then can use MyPath not as an isolated process, but as a tool to set developmental milestones that are the steps to meeting those longer-term goals and to get feedback along the way so I can reflect on our growth. Make a conscious effort to make connections between my work products, services, job tasks and responsibilities, developmental opportunities, and AIR's mission. Bring critical information and strategies from these offerings to my team meetings. This will give us all a chance to process and apply what we are learning directly to our work. Will you join me in doing the same?